Thorfinn is the son of Thors, a renowned warrior known for his strength and combat skills, who lived in a village in Iceland. Thors was a former Viking warrior who had grown tired of the brutal life and chose to live a peaceful existence with his family. Thorfinn idolized his father and wanted to become like him. When Thorfinn is still a child, his family's life takes a tragic turn. A group of Viking mercenaries led by Askeladd seeks to recruit Thors for their expedition. They confront him, resulting in a fierce battle. Thors displays remarkable strength and skill, but ultimately chooses to sacrifice himself to protect his family. During this encounter, Thorfinn witnesses the death of his father, leaving him traumatized and filled with a burning desire for revenge against Askeladd, whom he blames for Thors' death. Life as a warrior. After his father's death, Thorfinn vows to kill Askeladd and pursues him. He joins Askeladd's band not out of loyalty, but to seek revenge, becoming a child soldier. Over the years, Thorfinn hones his combat skills and becomes involved in numerous battles and conflicts, driven by hatred and the need for vengeance. Despite his young age, he proves to be a capable warrior, pushing himself to adapt and survive in the violent Viking world. Thorfinn's life is marked by constant fighting and bloodshed, but he struggles internally with the cycle of violence he is part of. Eventually, he grows older and his motivations begin to blur. Revenge becomes an obsession that defines his identity, leading him to commit numerous acts of brutality in pursuit of his goal. The struggles of war and identity. As Thorfinn continues to follow Askeladd and his mercenary group, he becomes increasingly disillusioned with the violence surrounding him. Askeladd, a cunning and complex character, serves as both a mentor and an antagonist to Thorfinn. He forces Thorfinn to grapple with the reality of his quest for vengeance and the nature of existence, thereby influencing Thorfinn's development. Thorfinn's character evolves through his experiences. He witnesses the realities of war and the consequences of living a life fueled by hatred. Askeladd, recognizing Thorfinn's potential and the futility of revenge, tries to impart lessons about the value of forging one's path and finding a purpose beyond violence. However, Thorfinn remains trapped in his cycle of revenge, unable to break free from the pain of his past. The turning point in Thorfinn's life comes with Askeladd's death. In a key moment, Askeladd, in his final moments, urges Thorfinn to find his own path and escape the cycle of vengeance. This moment leaves Thorfinn in a profound state of confusion and grief. He is finally presented with the reality that vengeance does not bring fulfillment. Rather, it empties him of purpose. With Askeladd gone, Thorfinn struggles to identify his new objective. The loss of his only connection to a form of meaning in his life forces him into a crisis of identity. He no longer knows who he is or what he wants to become. His quest for revenge has been the driving force of his life. And now, with that goal stripped away, he feels lost and directionless. A new journey toward redemption. Thorfinn's journey continues as he grapples with the consequences of his actions and seeks redemption. He becomes a slave in a foreign land, which further forces him to reflect on his life choices and the cycle of violence he has perpetuated. This experience becomes transformative as he meets characters who influence his understanding of life, purpose, and identity. One of the pivotal figures he encounters is Einar, another enslaved man who helps Thorfinn confront his troubled past and embrace the idea of farming and peaceful living. Through their friendship, Thorfinn begins to understand the value of community, labor, and human connection. Einar's desire for a peaceful life contrasts sharply with Thorfinn's earlier mindset of vengeance and conflict. As Thorfinn adjusts to life as a farmer, he learns the importance of hard work, cooperation, and the possibility of creating a better future. This transition marks a significant shift in his character, from one fueled by hatred to one striving for personal growth and self-discovery. Current state and future aspirations. As of the later arcs in Vinland Saga, Thorfinn is on a path toward building a life defined by peace and the pursuit of a meaningful existence. He has begun to embrace the idea that true strength lies not in violence and revenge, but in living a life that honors his father's legacy of peace and understanding. His journey becomes not just about atoning for the past, but also about seeking a future that contributes positively to the world around him. Thorfinn's evolution from a vengeful child to a reflective adult seeking redemption provides a poignant commentary on the human condition and the possibility of change. His experiences and transformations resonate with themes of forgiveness, the cycle of violence, and the importance of pursuing one's true identity beyond the shadows of the past. In conclusion, Thorfinn's backstory is a compelling narrative of loss, vengeance, and ultimately, redemption. His character journey reflects a universal quest for purpose and the conscious choice to reject violence in favor of a peaceful existence.